All right, Masta B here for MMB Radio, and on the phone lines, I have one of the newest and upcoming adult film stars, Miss Gia Paige. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Awesome. Thank you for calling in and talking to us, and we got a lot of different things I want to talk about tonight. And one of the things that I have to know is you're fairly new into the business, right? Like, how long have you been in the adult business?
Yeah, I've been in since November, so not too long.
I was gonna say that would qualify as fairly new. So,
yeah.
How do you liking the experience so far?
So far, I love it. I've had a lot of great experiences. I've met a lot of awesome people. I've traveled so many different places that I never thought I would go. I went to LA for the first time in my life doing porn. It's fun. It's not this negative thing that people make it out to be. I've had the time of my life.
Now, where are you originally from? Where did you originally grow up before going out to LA? Michigan. So what's the porn life like in Michigan? Like, is it popping in Michigan, or is it kind of just Michigan?
No, I know one other girl who I actually went to high school with that did porn, and that's it. So when people found out, it kind of got around really quickly.
That's two more than I can remember anybody I went going to high school with, so I guess I would be pretty successful in Michigan. So shout out to Big Blue out there producing some hot porn stars. So so you're
Midwest girls.
Yeah, exactly. So the Midwest girls, you got to watch out for them. I've heard they're freaks. So
we are.
So how old are you right now?
I am 25 years old.
Okay, 25. But you got started like just in November, like doing porn, or like did you start like just doing amateur stuff?
No, I started porn in November, but I've done nude modeling in the past for Suicide Girls.
Okay, and how did the whole full-blown porn stuff come about?
That just kind of came out of the blue. I had done nude modeling. I'd worked in adult stores before. I'm comfortable with my body, and my sister was a stripper at one point. So I was around sex basically my whole life. So I don't know, when I was doing nude modeling, it kind of got boring. Like, I wanted to take it further, and I had people approach me about it before, and then I got a phone call, and this one person just kept calling and calling, and then finally they threw a number at me. And it was like an insane number, and I was like working my ass off at a pizzeria at the time. It just sounded so awesome, so I quit my job.
I'm waiting for that phone call. I'm still waiting for that phone call where someone's like, "We're just gonna throw you a bunch of money." I'm like, "Fuck it, I'll take it for like $5.99." Like, I'll do it for a Happy Meal. Can I just get into this? So someone just threw a crazy number at you, and then you just finally were like, "I'm gonna take this offer."
They threw a number at me. I quit my job that day.
Now, did you tell your job like why you were quitting?
I told a couple people the real reason, but the owners, no. I just told them that I was moving to New York and I had some opportunities. They were real confused, but they found out a couple months later.
I was going to say, I guess they would be confused, like, this is so weird, like what's going on? So,
well, I was a very dedicated employee. I was a general manager, so when the general manager says, "I'm quitting today," like, I'm moving to New York to go find myself, they were both kind of like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
So how did your sister is an adult dance stripper, exotic dancer, so
used
to be okay. So I'm assuming the family was probably like not totally like blown away. They're probably used to, with your sister being in that kind of business, that this was normal.
My sister kind of softened the blow for it, but my dad called my bluff before I even got to fly out to New York. He wanted to talk to my quote-unquote agent. So, he's a very smart man. He put two and two together, called me out on it, and I just didn't talk to him. I just flew out, and we didn't talk for a couple months, and then we kind of just pretend like it didn't happen. He doesn't bring it up, I don't bring it up, and things are kind of awkward, but we're getting better. And my mom, she just wants to know that I'm happy and healthy. She supports everything that I do. I mean, she knows, I'm a grown woman. I'm going to do what I want to do.
Now, friends, and I mean, the family is one thing, but like, how did friends and like ex-boyfriends, stuff like that, did people start coming out of the woodwork and was like, hey, like, want to hang out?
Oh my God, like, you wouldn't believe. I mean, what makes me laugh the most is it's people who really just were mean to me, like in high school, like all the hot boys and stuff like that. Now they're all in my inbox, and it feels good to just let it sit there.
They're just sliding into that DM, just trying to get a piece now.
Yep.
So.
Yep. It's so weird.
So you kind of have this like teenager image going here. People have seen the photos on mixmastery.com, or people that are familiar with your scenes. You kind of have like this like young like schoolgirl image. Was that
yeah.
something that like right away you got casted to do those type of things? And how do you feel being casted to do those type of scenes?
Well, honestly, I kind of like it. I like that people think I'm a lot younger than I am. It's not a terrible thing, but then it gets kind of old because it's like, I don't want to keep playing the stupid little teenage girl who, oh my God, it's my first time seeing a dick, At 25, you don't really want to always play those roles, and I don't have to. Like, there's other things out there for me, but I get casted mostly as an 18, 19-year-old.
Yeah, get casted to do like the whole, oh, I'm your stepdaughter type thing. Like, this side of things, it's kind of weird after.
I've done a couple.
Yeah. So, what are your favorite types of scenes to shoot? Like, do you have a favorite scene?
I love bondage stuff. I actually just did a scene with James Dean. It's called Schoolgirl Bound 2. It's coming out, I think they said next month, but that was really fun. Of course, I'm a schoolgirl.
So you couldn't escape that.
No. No.
But you got to work with James Dean,
really
which is really cool.
Yeah, it was amazing because, like I said, I worked in adult stores before, so, I sold his dildos. So when I finally got to meet him, it was like, I was kind of starstruck. It was pretty awesome.
Did you have, like, one of his, like, toys for him to sign, like, autograph? Can you just sign right across there?
No, I didn't fangirl. Even though I wanted to, I didn't do it. I was very professional.
We've had other guests come on here and talk about how they love James Dean and everything, and I tell them I've met James one time at Exotica, and the guy is totally cool. He's very chill, so I can see why so many people like adore this guy. But is there anyone that you haven't worked with yet that is on your bucket list where you're like, I need to fuck that guy there. I need to be in a scene with him?
Yeah, no, I don't really think about it that way. I mean, the people that I do scenes with, it's kind of like a regular everyday job. I hate to say it like that, but I don't have like a girl crush on any of the male talents out there right now. I mean,
no, what about female talent?
If I could pick anybody, that's what I was going to go with. If I could pick anybody to do a scene with, it would be Riley Reid. I mean, she is fucking adorable. I would love to do a scene with her.
She is pretty fucking adorable. I have to second that notion. So we need to get a petition for that. Then we need to see you two in a scene now. And ultimately, how would that scene play out? Like, obviously, I'm assuming you probably don't want to do schoolgirl or anything. So, if you had to write the scene, if you had to write the scene yourself, what would it be like?
It would be an outdoor scene. Probably like camping or something, like a lesbian campfire with sleeping bags. I don't know.
Okay, and it was
and
like
s'mores.
S'mores, so that could get sticky.
There we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've never watched marshmallow porn, so that would definitely be a first for me.
See, there we go. How many marshmallows can I eat out of Riley Reid's pussy? That would be a good one. I mean,
I hope Riley's
you can't say you wouldn't watch that.
I hope she's listening, and she's going to go ahead and she's going to start prepping herself, or she's going to be sticking marshmallows up there. And it's like, how many can I get up there? But I don't know. You'd have to look at the contrast of what marshmallows are made of and everything, because you don't want to get them up there and then like they get wet and moist and Like, they don't come out. It comes
you
out
don't
like,
know what it would turn into.
yeah, and then, like, next thing you know, you got marshmallow coming out your vajayjay, and it looks like you got some kind of, like, fucking disease or something. Like, what is
It's
this?
almost like marshmallow fluff, you know?
Yeah,
when it comes out.
exactly. It's going to come out. It's going to look like you just had a bad experience with, like, fucking Peeps or something, you know? So, what do you like
We could
doing?
make it sexy.
Yeah, well, hey, if it's you and Riley, like, definitely it would be sexy. You know what I mean? If it's me with marshmallows and chocolate s'mores all over me, probably people would throw the fuck up. Just real talk right there, you know? So, anybody that wants to see that happen, we'll have to send a tweet out, and we'll have to try to get that retweeted and see how many people can retweet that, and then
Hell yeah.
see who wants to do that. So what do you enjoy doing when you're not doing porn?
When I'm not doing porn, I'm usually visiting family because all of my family's in Michigan and I live in Florida. We're very close, so I go home a lot. And when I am just hanging out in Florida, not shooting, you know, I have a lot of girlfriends in the industry, a lot of really good friends that I've become close with. I live in a house, so it's like all of my best friends, basically. And, I mean, we go out, we do fun stuff, we party very rarely. I mean, I'm such a homebody. I feel like the most boring person sometimes. People are like, let's go out, let's drink. And I'm like, yeah, but you know what? I just shot for the last 2 days, and my bed alone sounds great right now, with like maybe a box of chocolate and takeout. Nobody ever wants to do it, but.
So when you are out at a bar or at a club and you're partying with your girlfriends and everything, when guys hit on you, do they know who you are?
No, I've never had anybody recognize me. I'm kind of thankful for that.
Okay, yet. You have to put in the word "yet" there, because soon enough, people are going to start recognizing you. What would you? How would you feel though if somebody like came up to you and said, you know, oh, I know you from one of your scenes. I mean, is that like flattering or is that kind of creepy or?
I would probably laugh. I mean, I would think it's funny, but I mean, I don't think it's creepy. If you're a fan, I mean, if you like what I do, I'm happy about it because I have a lot of people who don't like what I do. So as long as it's positive, I think it's cool.
Now, have guys ever like hit on you at a bar or club or where you're out, and then you have to break it to them like, "Hey, this is what I do," or how long do you wait before you let them know? I'm adult film star.
No, I'm straight up about it. I go right into it because usually that's like one of the first questions that people ask you. They're like, "Hey, what do you do for a living?" I have become so nonchalant about it. I just shout it out. I'm like, "Yeah, I do porn," and then usually they're kind of like, "No, really?" And then they just have a million questions. And of course, at the end of all of their questions, they're going to try to hook up. But
I was going to say the first question I would be is
obviously
like,
not interested.
So are you currently in a relationship right now with somebody, or are you single?
I am in a relationship with somebody else.
Okay, how is that? Like, how do you have a healthy relationship with somebody and also do porn? Like, how do they react to that?
It works out really well when the other person does porn too.
Okay, so yeah, that does work well. Yeah, I do find that does work out really well.
Yeah, it's work. I mean, we do what we do, and then, you know, at the end of the day.
Now I have to know because I didn't ask. I asked if you were single. You said you were in a relationship. Is this a guy or a girl?
A guy. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, do you consider yourself to be bisexual, or?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Now,
I love women.
Strictly for like film, or would you date a woman, or is it just kind of just making out?
I have dated women. Yeah, but girls are terrible. They're worse than men. I mean, honestly, they're gorgeous creatures, but fuck, they are horrible. I don't know if I could ever seriously date a woman again.
So
without going insane.
I got a couple questions here from fans that tweeted in questions, so I picked a couple of them that I thought were really good questions. So you ready to answer some of these of the fans' questions?
Yes.
Okay. Brace yourself.
Okay.
So,
okay.
One fan, he tweets in, he says, I'm a huge fan of your work, been following you on Twitter for a while, and want to know, do you do any interracial? I'm assuming this
I
guy
have
is a
not
black
yet.
follower. He probably wants to introduce you to a whole nother world.
They usually do when they start out like that. Usually it's, have you done it yet? And then it leads into, do you want to? But no, I have not yet done it.
Now, is that something you'd be open to, or?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just, I rushed into a couple things too early, I think. So I'm trying to hold off on some other things,
Now, a follow-up to that, have you ever been with any black guys in real life?
I haven't. No.
Okay, so if this does happen on film, this isn't just one of these made-up shits where it's like first time on camera. Like, this would literally be your
it
first
would
time.
be literally. No, yeah, it would.
Awesome. So that fan out there, he's probably tweeting all his boys right now. Yeah, he's real hype right now because he thinks he's got an inside track now to be the first. So
maybe.
Another fan tweets in, wants to know, they must know that you're from the Midwest. So this is a real diehard fan because he's like, I know you're from the Detroit area. Are you from the Detroit area? I thought you said Michigan, but I don't know. He says he's seen you about. So this goes back to where you're saying people don't recognize you. This guy actually says he's seen you, which is kind of creepy. He wants to know if he were to approach you, can he take a selfie? This is really weird.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I have had quite a few people like that in my life. As long as they're not, like I said, creepy about it, I have no problem doing stuff like that. But
I'm wondering if
I'm
this
just
guy...
wondering now, like, is it somebody I know?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, is this somebody, like, the way he was kind of tweeting the question, he's kind of like beating around the bush a bit about it. I'm like, I feel like tweeting him back and being like, do you fucking know her, like, in real life or something? And, like, you're, like, shy to be like, hey, we were in, pre-algebra class in high school, and, like, I surfed across the internet.
No, seriously, because this guy that asked me to go to prom with him called me the other day, and he has a kid and a fiance now, and he just called me. He's like, hey, so I was watching some videos the other day, and I saw you, and I'm like, I haven't talked to you in like 3 fucking years, dude. What's up? Like, he's like, our prom picture looks really cool, Now I could say fuck the porn star. I'm like, yeah, I guess. How is your kid? Like, people are so fucking weird.
He's probably whacking off to your prom picture right now, so that's kind of weird.
Oh, I'm sure of it. Because, I'm not going to lie, it was a good picture. I looked great.
She's like, I'd fucking rub one off to my prom picture. But it's got to be a little creepy and weird, too, because that prom picture's probably in his mother's house or something, too. You know what I mean? So it's like...
No, it is. It is. Because when we were dating, he was living with his mom, yeah. I think she still has it up there, maybe.
Yeah, so see, she's probably bragging about it. Like, yeah, my fucking son went to the prom with a porn star,
Yeah, it's probably about it.
Now, what if a fan would have asked you now to, like, be their guest to the prom? I had another guest previously on, and one of the fans tweeted in, they were like, would you be my date to the prom? Would you accept a date prom request?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay. This girl, the last guest I had...
too old, though.
That's what the last guest was saying.
You can't be 21.
The last guest was like, well, I don't know, because they're not of legal age. I'm like, well, I'm assuming they're 18, you know what I mean? And it's not like there's rules or laws saying you can't bring porn stars to proms that I know of,
But I know when I was in high school, there was the rule was you had to be 20 or under, because if you were 21, you could buy alcohol, and they didn't want you drinking at prom. I don't know how it is anywhere else, but...
Well, you totally could pass for being like a freshman in high school, so, I mean, that works.
Dude, I would get a fake ID so fast.
You would have to get a fake ID. You would get... No, see, the cool thing is like, you could get a fake ID saying that you're 21, and people would still think that you're not 21, even though you're 25.
I know.
That'd be total mind
fuck.
Like, yeah, they would totally screw people up, like... Yeah, but anyway, so another fan wants to know, they mentioned that you like to do painting and drawing. Is this true?
It is, yeah. I love to paint and draw. I mean, I haven't had a lot of time to do it lately, but that used to be something that I was really, really into.
Now, what kind of drawing and painting are you into? Like, are you into the whole, like, nude model sitting there with his wang hanging out and
Mm-mm.
drawing him? Or, like...
No. No. No, I've never liked doing portraits or trying to draw people. I mean, I can do pretty badass cartoon characters, but I'm more into, like, the scenery thing. You know, I used to love going down to the Detroit River and just sitting and just drawing whatever I saw. I did mostly trees because there's a lot of different ways you can draw them, or hands. You know, I have some really creepy pictures of hands. Sounds really weird now that I'm saying it out loud.
And now you can draw pictures of, like, hand jobs, you know?
That is so true. You know
you
what?
can
I never
integrate
thought of it that way.
both professions.
I could.
And you said you said you're hanging down by the Detroit River. This is probably where this dude fucking saw you and wanted to grab a
Probably.
selfie. Not,
That would have been creepy. That's
real
not the
talk,
best
dude wanted a selfie down by the river, you know?
Oh, God.
But that's cool, though, that you like to draw. I mean, I had it when I have a degree in graphic design and commercial art, and one of the things that always creeped me out was doing the whole, like, live nude model, you know, drawings. So you're sitting there.
I don't think I could do that.
It was weird because I remember when I was doing it, there was this dude there, and he was, you know, full Monty, naked, older man, and we had to, like, draw it and everything. And then, like, afterwards, he had, like mints that he wanted to offer us. And I'm like, I don't know if I really want a mint from you. You know, I really want you to put your, like,
Is
your
it a
underwear
mint,
back
though?
on. Yeah. I really want you to put some fucking underwear on, dude. I don't want a mint from you. It's kind of like, you know, it's like I start having flashbacks of, like, child predators and shit. It's like, here, you want some candy? And it's like,
The theme, the Dateline
no.
comes on in your head, and you're just like, this
Yeah.
is weird.
Those shows are so fucked up, though. Like, when they go in there and they're just like, and like, it's so creepy when people try to be so chill about it, and they're just like, the guy walks in and he's like, you do realize this is an undercover sting. And, like, there was one episode that I watched where a dude's just, like, eating a cookie, and he's just like, continue to eat this cookie. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? You know? Where another dude, like,
You know
runs
you're going
out.
to jail, right?
Yeah, like, I guess it's his last meal. He's like, fuck it, I might as well get these cookies in while I can. So.
I mean, can you blame him, though?
Yeah, exactly. Or the other dude that's, like, the smart one. He's like, I'm going to fucking run. Goes out the door and is like, bam, gets tackled by 6 people, you know? So.
Yeah. I would be more of the cookie eater. I wouldn't try to run.
I was going to say, but enough about my fucked up, you know, high school and college experiences. What's something creepy that you've had to deal with in the business? Have you had anything creepy yet?
Nothing too creepy, honestly. Everybody that I've worked with is really professional. I've had a really good experience, except for my old agent. You know, I had a really shitty first agent, and it almost, like, scared me out of continuing porn. But then I got with the agency I'm with now, and I've had nothing but positivity. But I guess creepy would, just be my old agent.
I was going to say, you have to be a pretty fucked up agent if you're like, you represent an adult film star and she wants to get out of the business. Like, that's the complete opposite of what you should be doing, dude. Like, you're supposed to get her to want to do more, not get out of it.
Oh, yeah, like, he fell completely in love with me and just...
Well, can you blame him?
Real weird. Yes, because I'm boring. Like, I'm boring, and I'm not... I mean, I can cook, and I'll do your laundry, and I'm kind of funny. I like cuddling, and I love sex, and that's about all you'll get out of me. But, I mean, this guy is like...
In the real world, that's
nice.
what guys mostly just want. Is someone to cook and clean for them who likes sex. You know? So, you've pretty much covered all the bases of what guys look for.
Yeah, I guess in that respect, you're right.
I mean, anybody that wants a little bit more than that is just, they're starting to be greedy. You know, but
yeah, he's selfish.
Exactly. So, but now you're being represented now by Star Factory PR, who I have to just shout out real quick because Tanya is just fucking amazing. She handles all
Actually,
this.
I'm represented by Hussy Models, but Tanya is my PR.
Oh, that's what I mean. Like, she handles all your PR stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I know you got Hussy Models that does your agency. That gets you doing all your like scenes and stuff, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. See, I don't go through them because I was not allowed to shoot a scene with you. I did inquire about that. I'm not going to lie. And I totally got shot down. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got the podcast interview next. So that was always cool. Hey, I shoot big. I always go for the first thing. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to see if I can just shoot a scene with them first. You know what I mean? And then afterwards, if it doesn't work out, then we'll just fall back to the podcast, you know? But, no, just all kidding aside though. But, what is a normal day like for you? Getting up and doing scenes?
A normal day for me is basically I wake up and I'm on camera. I mean, I live in a live cam house right now, so everything I do is live streamed onto a website. So every morning I wake up is kind of like a scene for me. But if I am shooting, you know, I wake up, I take a shower, I get ready. I usually have to pack a bag, you know, go shoot for hopefully only a few hours because that shit's exhausting. I'm not going to lie. I love my job and what I do, but sometimes it can be very, very tiring and very stressful on your body. And then, honestly, after that, if it's a long scene, sometimes I want to go for drinks. But if it's like a short scene, I want to come home and cuddle and just chill.
Now, you do all this on, what, camsoda.com?
Yep.
So 24/7. So are you currently in that house right now?
Yeah. Yep.
So people could actually be spying on our podcast right now.
People probably are. I mean, I could check right now who's watching my bedroom.
This is fucking awesome. This is first time ever. This is like crossing platforms here. It's like the cool thing.
Sometimes though, because you forget that they're there. You know.
It's like, oh hey, didn't realize you were watching. You know. But that's cool though, because it's kind of like one of those telethons that are like on all the major networks. You know, like we're doing a podcast and they're also watching you talk to me right now. So that's really awesome. You know.
Yep. There's 12 people in my room.
12 people in your room right now. Wow.
Yep.
I wish I could get like 12 girls just in my room right now. I have a hell of a hard time just getting one woman to come in my room. But that's cool. You got 12 people. So hi everybody. You know, wave to them. Hi. Thanks for watching her talk to me. Yeah. So they're probably now. Can they on Cam Soda? Can they go ahead and they type messages to you?
Yeah, there's actually a message board on every single on every room. So.
Okay. So are people currently saying things right now, or are they just kind of just really being creeps and just watching?
They're just watching.
So they are just being really creeps.
I mean, people really don't talk too much on here unless they're tipping and they're trying to tell you what they want you to do or whatever. They really don't talk.
Now, do you walk around the house like naked, or are you clothed, or like?
Mostly naked. Like.
Are you currently
I'm
naked?
Usually just. I'm in a pair of underwear and a sweatshirt.
Okay, that's cool. That works.
Close enough.
Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you to take anything off because I don't want any of these guys to get a free show. You know, you have to pay for that shit. You know what I mean? You want to see the sweatshirt come off?
Right. You pay for your porn.
Yeah, exactly. Pay for the porn. If you want the sweatshirt to come off or you want the panties to come off, you got to pay for that shit. But
Exactly.
So other than camsoda.com, like what other upcoming projects do you have going on?
All of us Aussie girls are going to go to Exotica, so that's going to be really fun in Dallas. I can't wait for that. Aside from that, nothing super major coming up. I'm doing a couple scenes for Primal Fetish this week. And, yeah, I think that's it.
Now, have you ever done Exoticas before?
I have not. I haven't been to any of the conventions. I was going to go to Canning Con, but I was in LA for that, so I couldn't. So
you're going to have your porn convention cherry popped soon.
Yes, I am. I'm so excited.
Now, is that something that you want to do more of? Like, do you want to do featured dancing? Do you want to do conventions?
I hate dancing. I do not want to do feature dancing. I tried dancing before. I hated it. I made more money as a shot girl. So I will probably never do feature dancing, but as far as like appearances and stuff like that, I'm totally down for that.
Well, we hope we see you at Exotica in New Jersey. because that's the one I always attend. So I need to see you there. I promise I won't be that creep that's like, can I get a selfie? But I'm thinking a lot of people are probably going to be asking that there.
You know, I wouldn't mind doing a selfie for you. I think I could do that.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. I appreciate that. That kind of eased the blow about me not being able to do a scene with you. So, makes me feel a little bit better. I appreciate that. So, guys want to know also they're tweeting in. Do you have a presence online with Twitter? So I'll let you promote where you're at on social media and all that. And where can people find you at on social media?
On social media, my Twitter is Gia Paige. My Instagram is Real Gia Paige. I just started a Vine, so that one's Gia Paige XXX. And my Snapchat is also Gia Paige XXX. And then if you want to come creep on me any time of the day on Cam Soda, my username is Gia Paige XXX.
Well, I know I'm going to go creep on you on Cam Soda. And I'm going to check
Be
it
my
out.
guest.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm totally down for that. So I'll check you out on there. We appreciate you calling in. Is there anything else you want the fans to know before you get out of here?
Just keep watching, guys, because I have a lot of cool stuff coming up, and this Cam Soda thing is going to be a real banger. You're going to love what you see.
Well, we wish you much success, and like I said, we hope to see you at Exotica. I'm going to go log on to Cam Soda now and, just kind of creep on you a little bit. I don't know, I might leave might just log in there and just stay there for a while, see what you're doing, checking up on you, making sure that you're okay, But we appreciate you, and like I said, we hope to hear big things.
All right. Thank you so much for having me.
Not a problem. Take care.
All right. Bye. Hi, this is Gia Paige, and you're listening to Mixmaster P on MMB Radio.